Hey, welcome here to Central London. I'm on Regent Street. It's great to have you here. If you're watching live on a Sunday afternoon, what are you doing? It's Sunday afternoon, but if you are here, then you're more than welcome. My name's Mike Lissett, and this is my very first Sunday Facebook Live. It's an unusual one. It's one I've been waiting to do for a long time now, probably more than a year, and it's because I want to show you something that I've mentioned a lot of times. If you know me, you know this is important to me. I call it my spiritual home. It's you can see the name of this building is Regent House. It's in reverse. Apologies, that's what we're getting on the mobile phone. So hi Nancy, how you doing? Good to see you. So I'm going into this place I've been looking forward to re-entering for about a year or maybe even 18 months now. It's the newly refurbished and remodeled Apple Superstore on Regent Street. If you've seen me talk about Apple anywhere, whether it's doing a workshop or whether it's with friends or whatever on a blog post, you know that I call it my spiritual home. Now I know that's there's so many people. Now I know that's kind of a little bit of a silly title, but it's important for me that I have spent many hours of my life here in whether it's in workshops or whether it's playing on the various computers or whether it's just chatting to people that work here. I just identify with that, and it's super cool. I'm walking down what they call basically one of the avenues now. We have trees. I think they're real trees. Are the trees real? Are the trees real? Okay. Oh, wait, you're not on there. Okay, they are real.
Ally trees, yeah. Ficus Ally trees.
Ficus Ally. Okay, thank you so much. Thank you. They are Ficus Ally trees. They're real trees. We had one shy Apple employee. You see, you've got a huge, enormous video screen here now, which is fabulous. So yeah, these are avenues now, and it just opened yesterday. It would be good to say that it's just busy because it's just open, but actually, it's always busy. It's always busy. The staircase is kind of interesting. It's in marble, and it's in real. I don't know if I can show you this. It's real marble with this. It's been smoothly sort of contoured to hold on to. It's just it's an incredible store. That's why I wondered why they took it so long to refurbish, and now I can see why. So this is looking up from the mezzanine over to the main part of the store, to the avenues and the trees and out onto Regent Street. And I mentioned a few minutes ago that I kind of playfully call this my spiritual home, and I think that's kind of important in what we can learn if we have a business message, or if we want to start to create a tribe of people that identify and follow us in what we do, whatever it is that you do. And it's this, in that, yes, this store is beautiful. Yes, it's they've obviously spent a heap of money. That's why the computers are so expensive. They spend a lot of money on it. But the thing that people find about hanging out in an Apple store, I think more than any other of the computer or stores that sell the smartphones on the market, is that for Apple it's an experience. It's not just what they sell, it's how they make you feel by being here. I remember Steve Jobs many years ago, the very famous advert about just thinking different. Think different. And that's it, it's how it makes you feel. So with your tribe, with your following, with your posts, with your programs, whatever your sale is in the kind of business do you have, just consider, how do you make the people that interact with you, not just your customers or your clients, but people who check you out, who haven't actually made the decision to work with you or to buy from you yet, how do you make them feel? Because that is essential in business. You can have the best product, the snazziest website, the smartest store on the block in the world, and if you haven't thought about how you make people feel, then you will only achieve I guess, a small percentage of the potential that you could had you put some thought into this. So I'm going to leave you there now. This has been a one-off post. Hi Nancy, thanks for checking. What time is it in the States? It's, I don't know, I don't even know what time it is here. It's about 2 o'clock, so tell me, I don't know what time it is there. And yeah, so yeah, I'll leave you here now. I'm obviously going to spend a little bit of time, shall we say, a little bit. By the way, what do you think? It's a new one. I'm just going to, my first kind of semi-beard since I was about 18. So let's see what happens. Obviously, it's a different color now, but we're going to work on that. I don't mean I'm going to dye it. I'm just going to see how it looks. If I start to look like, I don't know, Father Christmas, or if it kind of looks cool. So let's see. Anyway, I'm going to spend an hour or so, I guess, playing around with the computers and hanging out in the Apple Store on Regent Street. And whatever you're up to today, or if you're watching this on catch up, I hope you've had a brilliant Sunday. I hope you're having a brilliant Sunday. And I'll check back in with you again on the kind of official Ask Mike session. It's going to be on Wednesday this week. That's Wednesday at 5 o'clock. British Summer Time. We've still got British Summer Time. So 5 o'clock on Wednesday, it's going to go out live on this channel. And I've already got a cool question that's been sent in from Dean on that. So I'm looking forward to answering that for you, Dean, and also everybody else that's going to be checking in as well. So have a great weekend. Have a great start to the week when it begins tomorrow. And yeah, speak soon. Take care. Bye.